as the light exists only when it has something to shine, there will be no awareness if there is nothing to be aware of. So this whole existence, which the awareness is aware of, is also compulsory factor of the now. Everyone is at the center of and perceives its own unique world that is never the same, always fresh and new. Whether the one is awake, sleeping, or dreaming, there is always some world being observed. It may be getting recorded or maybe not. That is beside the point. One may be observing the open sky with thick clouds promising heavy rains, or faces with tickling sweat in a crowded bus, or a dirty face of a corrupted clerk in a government office, or the lovely face of one's beloved one filling the air with its fragrance, making everything so alive, or the vultures eating my body bit by bit, but awareness creates no fuss, while each cell in my body cries in agony. This awareness observes all without getting affected at all, just like I watch others or the characters on the screen. There is no division between observer and the observed. They are like two sides of the same coin. There is no observer without the observed, and there is no observed without the observer. So this moment, this awareness, and this existence are meeting together and forming the now. This awareness that never ages, this moment that never passes, and this existence that contains the whole form the now as it is. The life is here and now. The span of life is just as long as this moment, and this moment is eternal. So is life. Mind makes life long and dull, or short and miserable. One may find it very ridiculous that most of us long for a long life, yet always looking for a way to escape from this ever-present now. Life is here and now. Before or after now is only a myth, a belief woven by mind. It is not possible to understand the real I or this now using the logic and the reason, but can only be seen directly if seen with full attention here and now. One has to come out from the get-up of the character to understand this and see it clearly. Awareness is the screen on which the characters play their roles, drawing their energy from the awareness itself. A character can never see the screen. A fire in the movie can never burn the screen. The observer, the true self, gets lost in the characters, forgetting its true nature. No effort or time is required to be what you already are. Any amount of effort or time may fall short to stop being what you are not. A 50-year-old man with a life conditioned for 50 years definitely cannot see the present moment and the immensity of it. That can be seen only by this eternal sight that is ever afresh and ever new. This is amazing to see how come this simple fact of eternal present and eternal I is missed from the eyes of most of all. Why it has become such a big mystery. So many religions have been formed around this mystery, adding mystic flavors of all kinds promising gods, heavens, ecstasies, and moksas, even intimidating with the hells, devils, and agonies. Religions have caused a lot of damage to the minds by giving the ready-made answers. They have taken away the capacity to inquire, capacity to ponder, and capacity to comprehend. They have driven away from the reality, emphasizing on believing and abandoning inquiry. Thus, given beliefs, dogmas, and rituals make the mind dull and incapable of perceiving the truth directly. Understanding the structure of the now does not place the one high on the scale of values. There is no prize and no reward, though it might ease off few lines from one's forehead. The false is dropped because it is false, and then truth reveals itself.